On average, 9 people are killed each day in distracted driving accidents in the United States. My purpose here today is to persuade you of the benefits of a ban on texting while driving. As someone who has experienced a serious car accident, I have researched the issue at hand with great concern. Family members, lawmakers, citizens, all of us wish for safe roads. Not everyone here may agree with a ban on texting while driving. And not long ago, I would have agreed with you. Today, I will present the issue at hand after much research with a changed perspective that a ban is necessary. I believe that after listening to me today, you will see that this is the only way to move forward for our country. I will begin with the problem, examine its causes, and offer a solution to the issue. With our roadmap in place, let's begin with the problem at hand. The problem is that despite studies showing the dangers of texting while driving, no federal ban has been put in place for personal drivers. For example, as of 2014, according to the FCC, federal law prohibits texting while driving for commercial drivers. Such a law does not apply to personal license holders. Another example, according to the NHTSA, is the high percentage of drivers texting while driving at the time of accidents. According to a 2015 study done by the NHTSA, 50% of drivers using phones in accidents or near accidents were texting. Now that the problem has been laid out, let us look at some of the reasons behind it. There are at least 2 reasons why federal lawmakers refuse to ban texting while driving. The first reason is the belief that it is difficult to prove texting while driving. According to a 2014 New York Times article, officers would have to use a device called a textilizer to analyze drivers' phones to see if they had recent activity on their system. This means each traffic officer would have to carry such a device. It also means that the Supreme Court would uphold the use of this by law enforcement. However, on a larger scale, public health experts from the American Public Health Journal showed in a 2015 study the year-by-year relationship between distracted driving accidents and the number of text messages sent. It suggests that as text message numbers increase, so did accidents on the road. The second reason is federal lawmakers' belief that it does not significantly reduce incidences of texting while driving accidents. According to a study done by the Highway Loss Data Institute of accidents before and after state laws were enacted, found that accidents did not go down. In fact, they increased slightly. Contrary to these studies, a 2014 University of Alabama Birmingham study found a handheld device ban proved to reduce accidents by 11%. This means a nationwide ban could lead to a significant drop in accidents. Now that the problem has been outlined and causes have been explored, let's look at the solution. The solution to the dangers caused by texting while driving is a nationwide ban. The first benefit is a reduction of accidents of texting while driving. According to a 2014 study published in the American Journal of Public Health, states that allowed officers to pull over young drivers who are texting saw an 11% drop in texting and driving deaths. This translates to saving one life a day. The second benefit is economic savings for our nation. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, in 2017, distracted driving accounted for $46 billion in economic losses. Societal harm was valued at $129 billion in losses. A reduction in distracted driving-related incidents would reduce the cost to between $5 and $14 billion. In conclusion, a total texting while driving ban will make an important impact on future drivers. Let's review what we have covered today. First, we learned that in spite of studies showing the dangers of texting while driving, there is no federal ban. Bans have been put in place for federal employees and commercial drivers, but nothing for most drivers on the road. Next, we learned that there are two main reasons that federal lawmakers oppose a ban on texting and driving. Lawmakers have already banned texting and driving for federal employees and commercial drivers, and studies have shown to reduce accidents and deaths by at least 11%. And texting while driving puts economic losses annually around $46 billion for this country. The opposition believes that a ban would be difficult to enforce, costly, and ineffective. And finally, we learn that the solution is a federal ban on texting while driving, which has two main benefits. The key relationship between increased use of text messages and an increase in accidents and fatalities necessitates a law that bans all drivers from texting and driving to save lives and to save money. Safer roads are good for our society, and now that you have heard the problem, causes, and a solution to texting while driving, you know that a nationwide ban can reduce the number of distracted driving accidents and save lives every day.